The more different societies of underdeveloped countries are developing the lives of their population, the more various organizations discover how big is the need for protecting and improving human beings, especially the more vulnerable. In some cases, beneficiaries even enjoy the improvement of their lives. Before I joined this group, I was not able to save money that I gain every week. I was misusing my money. But when I deposit my money here with my colleagues, therefore that's why time will come when I will get my benefits due to my saving. I was earning more than 1,000 Rwandan francs and misuse it by making nonsense phone calls. But nowadays, with my saving, I deposit every money that I get so that I may expect a better future and maybe shift from being an employee and start my own business. Due to assistance provided by some of the organizations in Rwanda, one of the organizations is ADBEF. ADBEF is a Rwandan non-governmental organization founded by youth and has its offices in Kimisagara sector, Nyarugenge district in Kigali, Rwanda. ADBEF Rwanda has been granted a special consultative status with the Economic and Social Council ECOSOC of the United Nations. This organization aims at promoting the well-being principles in the Rwandan society. ADBEF vision bearer and founding members are known to fight for the human rights of the most needy persons in Rwanda. Its vision has always borne fruits of hope to those who are desperate due to various backgrounds they have passed through. Some even no longer are hopeful to see the light of life in their path due to a clear mission. ADBEF is always interested in lifting up those who don't know their basic rights, whereas it mostly aims at defending the rights of family members, promoting sustainable development, and the family welfare. According to ADBEF, to be a change maker in the society, it's important for any human being. To make this a reality, these young committed Rwandans have organized visits in Kimisagara sector, Nyarugenge district in Kigali city, households by households, in order to help domestic workers to build their capacity of knowledge in terms of fighting against the domestic violence. Not only ADBEF organized visits but also trainings to make sure, in partnership with government organs and partners including the Canada Fund for Local Initiatives, those domestic workers understood and changed their mindset on how to prevent and fight against the domestic violence in the family.
Abakozi mu rugo rero ibibazo bagenda bagaragaza ni byinshi nkuko mugenda mubyumvira, nabo ibyo ngibyo ntago biri kure y'ibyo byifuzo byabo, bifuza nabo gufatwa nk'abakozi.
Domestic workers face various problems, as you have heard yourself what they express. In fact, like any other employee, they want to be treated and also wish to see their human rights respected for them to feel protected by the law in the community. Briefly, the objective of ADBEF is to lift them up, not only by limiting our activities in Nyarugenge, but also expanding them and reaching many others who have seen a positive impact. As ADBEF, we want to see many other NGOs work together with us in doing this.
N'indi miryango mpuzamahanga yose tugatahiriza umugozi umwe, imibereho myiza y'abakozi bo mu rugo igakomeza kwimakazwa.
ubuzima benshi mu bakozi bo mu rugo babayemo.
The life conditions of domestic workers in most cases, the employer sees their salary after beating them or chasing them from their work without significant reasons.
Harimo n'abafatwa ku ngufu n'ababakoresha.
Yewe icyo namenye ku burenganzira bwanjye, namenye ko nta muntu ushobora kumuhotera yitwa.
What I knew about my rights is that no one is allowed to abuse my rights. That's the first thing I knew and understood. But before they trained us, I thought anyone can violate my rights anyhow. In fact, I was ignorant about the laws which can protect me. I now know that if anyone doesn't respect my rights, I have to report them to the local authorities. If they don't intervene, I have to look for police organs to protect me. Another important thing they taught us is that we also have the obligation to respect rights of others. We learned a lot, not only about our rights, but also how to save money for a better future. Briefly, I discovered that I also have the value that human beings deserve in the society. I was always underestimating myself, but now ADBEF helped me to open a bank account.
Bitewe n'ukuntu nafungujemo konti mbifashijwemo na ADBEF.
Regarding our rights, first, we no longer violate rights of others as we knew a good behavior of respecting their rights. They nowadays also respect our rights. Everyone knows his or her rights. When I behave well, life goes on and I make some progress.
Ubuzima burakomeza nkiteza imbere.
Byaramfashije cyane. This was very helpful to me. I practiced what they taught us and it's changed my life. They also explained us how important it is to know our rights, and this helped us a lot because we were facing some kinds of rights violations. The key for the respect of our rights has been first to allow us to attend the trainings. Now we are making progress.
On my behalf, I request that BEF to train others who didn't get this opportunity, because we know there are still many domestic workers who are still ignorant of their rights. They have issues but no response. But if trained by ADBEF, they can develop their mindset and achieve a lot.
Mu by'ukuri kuza muri ADBEF byaranyungukiye cyane kuko twizemo ibintu byinshi cyane bitandukanye.
I benefited a lot from ADBEF trainings. In the first training, our knowledge on the reproductive health increased. This was very important for us because many of us didn't have the opportunity of living with our parents at a very early age. But here, ADBEF trainers were very helpful. In the second phase of the training, we are taught how to apply the culture of saving in our daily lives. But before the training, we were misusing our money because of little knowledge of proper use of it.
Ndetse no gutegura imishinga nabyo byaradufashije cyane kuko amafaranga rukundo twayakoreraga tugayapfisha ubusa bitewe no kutamenya ngo tuzayakoresha iki.
Nje ibyo nabonye byarandenze kurikije igihe gishize nkoresha nk'abakozi kuva muri 81.
What I saw in the activities of ADBEF, it's unbelievable, because since 80s, when I started employing domestic workers, it is today that I witnessed that domestic workers can be valued in the community through trainings, and it really helps them to increase their discipline. It didn't help them only to consider themselves like other workers and value their work, but also it helped us as their employers to value them also. For instance, when he came from the training, he was feeling proud and happy. If you look at him, it's like normal studies. It builds in him confidence, and you find that he benefits more than what he's used to do every day. You even find that there is a significant improvement. He is clean than before and more organized. I think as they started these trainings here in Kigali, and few of the domestic workers benefited. When we talk to others, they express worry of missing this. I suggest that you should also reach those who are in the countryside parts in the provinces. Also, to emphasize on this, employers should always be informed about the value and rights of their employees.
kenshi kugira ngo nabo no guhugurwa kugira ngo bumve ka gaciro ku mukozi.
Twe nk'abakoresha inyungu tubona kandi zazanywe na ADBEF nuko
as employers, you find some benefits brought by ADBEF, like upgrading the level of commitment of domestic workers at their daily duties at work.
nuko kugeza ubu we azi inshingano kurusha utarahuguwe.
umuntu wese agira uburenganzira bw'uduhayemo
He
umukozi.
valued his work because, as you know, everyone has his own rights. It is normal that we might have different religious beliefs. He is Christian and Muslim. I give him permission to go at church on Sunday, but he always goes early in the morning after finishing all his duties.
ariko agenda yazindutse akazi ke yakarangije.
ADBEF also did a research on the life conditions, knowledge on HIV and AIDS of domestic workers and sexual violence done towards them. The research was held in Kigali City, Nyarugenge district, and 130 domestic workers were involved. The findings show that 13.07% don't know neither to read nor to write. 62.3% did not finish their primary studies. 35.3% are under 18 years old. 83.08% are female. The majority of them declared that most of the case, the domestic situations put them at high risk for abuse.
Nishimiye ko n'umushinga utazagarukira muri iyi birenge itatu gusa ugiye gutangiriramo.
I'm very happy because these project activities will not be limited in only one sector. Instead, we are expecting ADBEF to spread them to other sectors.
So how concrete have ADBEF goals started to be achieved so far? And what has been the impact of the survey, which led decision makers to understand how alarming is the problem of domestic violence in Rwanda?
ubushakashatsi twabakozeho buzagushimwa na CNLS.
The survey that we carried out on their life conditions was very much appreciated by former CNLS and the Ministry of Health in its annual pediatric conference held in 2009. The survey was presented in that conference for its role in the fight against HIV/AIDS. Since then, we kept on working with these young Rwandans.
Kuva icyo gihe rero twakomeje gukorana n'itsinda ry'urwo rubyiruko.
ADBEF is generally thankful to the government of Rwanda, the Rwanda National Police, local leaders, media practitioners, and various partners including the Global Youth Connect, GYC, a human rights learning and activism organization dedicated to empowering youth to advance human rights and create a more just world. Particularly, ADBEF recognizes the role of Jesse Hawkes, Executive Director of GYC, for his encouragement to ADBEF activities. ADBEF also benefited from its partnership with Building Hope for Africa, a non-profit organization that seeks to champion a community-based approach in Africa to lift African children and their families out of poverty. Kathleen Allen, consultant of ADBEF in charge of external affairs, when she knew ADBEF, her advices have always been fruitful to the association. Honorary members of ADBEF played a very important role in its activities. Dr. Aliou Ayaba, Chief Section of HIV at UNICEF Sudan, and Munyampundu Silver, Finance Director of Care International in South Sudan, played an important role as honorary members of the association.